The next up is why. The next up is a mistake. I'm going to pick up one, but it's probably going to be the exact same. It's funny that every Tatsugiri form has a different piece rising up, but yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest, this Pokemon is a straight up mistake. This is base Tatsugiri, not very defensive, only special defense, not very fast, decently good special attack. Mega Evolving, they did raise the speed to 92, god. But it's very bulky and slightly more offensive. This Pokemon is a mistake. Dondozo Tatsugiri is a funny idea, but it's a mistake. Nobody likes Dondozo Tatsugiri. It became very famous, the copy-paste about Dondozo players, and yeah, what Mega Tatsugiri basically means is you send on the field Dondozo and Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri gets inside Dondozo's mouth. Dondozo does what Dondozo usually does, which is being annoying. And if you manage to get Dondozo out of the field, Tatsugiri remains. And if you didn't direct a damage towards Tatsugiri's direction, Tatsugiri next turn is going to Mega Evolve. And if it Mega Evolves, it becomes stronger. And this is not good. Like, why does Game Freak buff Dondozo Tatsugiri is what I do not understand. They were doing so well at creating counters for Kalido, Kali Ice, many others, and they buffed Dondozo Tatsugiri. For some reason now, better players, of course, are able to counter Dondozo Tatsugiri. But that's still an adage. Like, Dondozo Tatsugiri still won a lot of tournaments. A lot of very big tournaments. They still topped a lot. Why would you give a buff to these guys? The good thing was you take out Dondozo, and then Tatsugiri is much easier to take care for, because it has very bad stats, or better, not amazing stats. Why would you give Tatsugiri a Mega Evolution out of all people? Now, I agree, it looks very funny. I like that the plate they are served on, because remember, this Pokemon is a sushi. It's 3 different kinds of sushi. It's very funny that it's the symbol of the Mega Evolution. I think it's funny. Like, design-wise, this is funny. If it was its own Pokemon, it would have been hilarious. But it goes with Dondozo! Why would you give Dondozo and Tatsugiri as a combo a buff in its offenses? It's already too much. What balanced Dondozo was the fact that it was a full commitment, and Tatsugiri was useless without Dondozo. Why would you make Tatsugiri usable? Why would you make Tatsugiri usable? Now, what are you going to play with this guy? The usual stuff. You're probably going to play Icy Wind, that starts dealing some serious damage. Muddy Water, it learns Scald now. Wow! Game Freak! It learns Dragon Pulse, Dragon Meteor. There's Dragon Pulse. Ah, no, it's Dark Pulse, sorry. I didn't see well because I'm crashing out. It should learn Draco Meteor somewhere, unless they removed the Draco Meteor from its... No, of course they didn't. Draco Meteor, there we go. So, like, yeah, Dondozo Tatsugiri got a buff from Legend ZA. For some reason, for some Arceus Forsaken reason, it got a buff. But here we go. It's still Dragon Water. Yeah, so it's a very good typing. The only real weaknesses are another dragon and a fairy type, but Dondozo is so bulky if you position correctly, which is probably the only skill probably that a Dondozo player can have. Yeah. You can easily take care of fairies and dragons with Dondozo. And last one, not for importance, one of the Pokemon I was most hyped about. Mega Baxcalibur. Now, Baxcalibur, as I said in my analysis, in my pre-analysis when it got revealed, is already a very good Pokemon. Dragon and Ice is a very good offensive duo. It gives a lot of resistances, although the Ice typing can be a bit of a liability against fighting types, but it's not usually a problem. With the Hail buffs, now you can make it extremely bulky defensively, so you can invest on special defense if you're investing into a Snow Team, but if you're not, it's still very good. And the stats are very good. It's usually run with the Dice, Scale Shot, and Icicle Spear, or Clear Amulet, Dragon Dance, Glaive Rush, Protect, and Icicle Crash. This Pokemon is very good, and the ability basically makes it immune to burst and turns burn into a buff for its attack. It is actually very good. We used to terrestrialize this Pokemon into an electric type in order to also avoid paralysis, basically making this massive offensive machine that could not be nerfed in any way. And they gave it a Mega Evolution. Now, in the video, one of my users also commented on the video with their idea of how are they going to buff Mega Baxcalibur, and they pointed out correctly. I will probably put the comment on the screen to make you read what they thought it will become. And I gotta say, they went incredibly close because they wasted some points in special attack to not make this Pokemon absolutely broken. They went very close with defense. Special defense not invested as much because they speculated, as we're seeing in the comment, that they will nerf the speed because it now learns Ice Hammer. But they got the attack right. 175 is a massive stat. Now, this Pokemon is going to be, I should not have to tell you that, it's going to be incredibly good. However, it will all depend if it maintains Thermal Exchange. If it loses Thermal Exchange in exchange of any other ability, it will be a massive nerf. It will be a massive nerf because now this Pokemon becomes weak to burn. And with losing the opportunity to terrestrialize it also, it now also vulnerable to paralysis. So if Game Freak wants to do the correct thing, Mega Baxcalibur should maintain Thermal Exchange. Okay, and we can deal with paralysis in another way. Perhaps a Misty Terrain, Tapu Fini, or a Follow Me user, or something to remove an ally that is used as a cleric to remove the paralysis. Anything, but please don't make this Pokemon weak to burn because it will make this Mega Evolution very useless. Now, as I said, even though it didn't lose speed, let's pick up Baxcalibur to make this experiment because, again, the speed didn't change, so we don't need to create numbers here. At level 50, there we go. At level 50 with 0 IVs and a Brave Nature, this Pokemon at min speed is 82, meaning that with the nerf of Ice Hammer is going to be like 60 something. So yeah, I don't know if a slower version of this Pokemon is going to be popular. We will see. Some metagames may actually require a slower version, because perhaps it's a meta where some of the most popular threats are very fast, and you wanna use Trick Room on them, but Mega Excalibur feels the correct pick to counter them. For example, you may have a metagame where, I don't know, Miraidon, or I don't wanna always bring up Ubers. Mega Charizard Y is the top meta. You wanna use Excalibur because it takes less damage from, or better, it gets buffed when it with fire type moves, and Mega Excalibur is the only option, but the only option you cannot outspeed it in any other way except with Trick Room. At that point, yes, you run Glaive Rush, Ice Hammer under Trick Room, and then Protect and probably Source Dance to set up. But outside that situation, I still think that Dragon Dance, Icicle Crash, and Glaive Rush are going to be the absolute best moves you can use on this Pokemon. You can see here Ice Hammer, but yeah, where is they didn't remove Dragon Dance in Legends EA from this Pokemon set, did they? Okay, we are here on the move decks of Cerebi. And doesn't seem like Dragon Dance is at all in the game. Like, I think you can see it, yeah. I'm using the search in the page instrument. Doesn't seem like Dragon Dance is in the game at all. Meaning that this Pokemon, once Pokemon Champions drops, may still have Dragon Dance. At that point, you drop Source Dance, you go Dragon Dance, you slightly invest in speed to outspeed certain threats, but if it doesn't get back the Dragon Dance in Pokemon Champions, at that point you lean into the being a mid speed tier between Trick Room and Tailwind, and you organize the team that way. But yeah, that will be shocking. Now, these are all the new Mega Evolutions that got added in Mega Dimension. Overall thoughts, I honestly think they did a decently good job. Looking at all the Mega Evolutions that got introduced, I gotta say, personal opinion, they really did well. Okay, they really did well. They gave new life to a lot of Pokemon that needed it. They are using Mega Evolution in also a very smart way, which is using it to give some Pokemon the opportunity to become a counter to certain very popular threats in a way that even if it's not used as a Mega Evolution most of the times, when that threat comes up, it becomes useful. The best example here is probably going to be, where is it? Mega Absol. Mega Absol got the opportunity to become a very valuable ally when it comes to defeating Calyrex Shadow. So it may not get uses before Calyrex Shadow becomes legal again, but when it does, it will have finally its time to shine. So that's all I had to say. These are all the new Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimension. Let me know in the comments after you watched all the videos, because this is going to be in parts. Let me know in the comments what is your Mega Evolution for this this DLC. Personal opinion, Mega Garchomp, Mega Staraptor, Mega Lucario, I gotta be honest, all of these Mega Evolutions that are going to be legal, I will try and find a way to make them shine in some way. But yeah, let me know in the comments what's the one you are going to be more catered towards. So yeah. If you enjoyed, you can subscribe. You can also follow me on the purple platform. Remember to ring the bell because this platform doesn't standardize at you subscribe to a channel. I want the notification from said channel. So you may be subscribed and not getting the notifications for these videos. And as always, see you next time. Bye bye!